Your take on Iran, David, in terms of the U.S. pulling out of that deal?
Well, I was against the deal when it was signed in 2015. I think it was a mistake for us to have signed that deal because we could have gotten better terms from Iran.
So then you agree with Donald Trump then? Then you agree with the president?
No, I didn't agree with the deal at the time it was signed, but it was signed, and we gave up many things to Iran, and many of those things we're not ever going to get back. For instance, we unfroze funds which went to Iran. We also worked with our European partners.
Why do you think President Obama did it then?
Because I think President Obama really wanted to have a peace deal with Iran. He wasn't willing to walk away from the table, so he gave up some things that maybe a tougher negotiator would not have given up. Maybe we shouldn't have given up.
He gave up a lot, and we know that. They've got the cash sitting there right now.
David, I was just point out one thing, that there had been talks between the United States and Europe about trying to fix some of the issues within the Iran nuclear deal. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said on Fox News Sunday that he is planning to approach European diplomats in just the next few days to pursue a new deal. And there does seem to be agreement between our European allies and the United States on the ways to constrain the ballistic missile program and also how to strengthen the inspections of Iran nuclear sites. So there are some issues of agreement. But again, it's going to be money. It's going to be sanctions on banks, on financial institutions. And one way to really, this is something James Freeman told me, one way to really go after Iran is you go after shipping insurance in London, and you basically make it impossible to insure tankers that are transporting oil out of Iran. That there's some very specific targeted things. But one of the reasons we always talk about Boeing started doing business with Iran, but not a lot of other major U.S. corporations, because they didn't believe that this deal would stand as written.
Right. David, we want to switch gears and get to ZTE in China, because the U.S.-China trade story took another move forward. The two countries are set to meet today in Washington. You've got the vice premier coming to Washington this week, as Chinese telecom company ZTE may have been thrown a lifeline by the Trump administration. First, it was targeted in a U.S. ban for allegedly shipping goods to North Korea and Iran. But President Trump tweeted this yesterday. President Xi of China and I are working together to give massive Chinese phone company ZTE a way to get back into business fast. Too many jobs in China lost. Commerce Department has been instructed to get this done. What do you make of this, the U.S. helping ZTE now?
This is highly contradictory. I mean, we were just talking about Iran, and President Trump is reinstituting sanctions on Iran, and now you have a Chinese company that violated our sanctions, that was working with Iran, that was selling product in Iran. We punished them for violating our sanctions, and President Trump wants to give them an exception. It makes no sense in the context of our policy on sanctions with respect to North Korea and Iran, and moreover, it undercuts that policy, and also it sets a really bad precedent, because normally when a company violates sanctions, you don't make exceptions to the punishing them for policy-based reasons. And this is something that most presidents do not ever do. But President Trump is doing it just as he's also reinstituting sanctions on Iran. So he's saying sanctions are so important that we have to break with our European partners, our allies, put sanctions back in place, but we're going to give an exception to a foreign company that violated those sanctions.
What are your thoughts on this? I was surprised at this, but obviously this sounds like it's another piece of the negotiating, which is going back and forth between China and the U.S. We've got the vice premier in Washington this week.
Well, when the delegation went, we didn't hear much coming back.
Exactly.
This could have been one of the things that they were talking about.
Probably.
Plus, there are a lot of U.S. jobs involved in ZTE, too, because we supply a lot of the components to ZTE. So it's not just about creating Chinese jobs. It's also about saving some American jobs.
Yeah, I wonder, though, how this falls into the whole transfer technology story, because that was the big worry. David, thanks for weighing in. We appreciate it. We will see you soon, sir. David Tafuri there.